Please allow me
Allow
work.
me work.
Allow me work. Okay, you they waste my time. They tell me
Allow
allow me
me
work.
work.
Did
Work
they worry this
waiting.
one?
Yeah.
Did you see the line of not just the photographers but the content
The
creators
content creators were
alone?
a lot.
Content creators don't food there already. If makeup artists won't call they enter now, how you want
Makeup
to control?
artist.
How you want to?
We had an altercation that morning. Like we almost fought because what did it worry you now? You have wasted my time in the morning
Inside, yeah.
inside, and then you are here, you standing in front of me.
Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode on creative segments. And I'm supposed to give you guys topic, but don't worry, I'll give you at the end of the show, right? But I have like beautiful and handsome creative life here at the studio, and I'll just leave them to introduce themselves. Starting from the pretty lady. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophia, head makeup artist, Source of Makeovers.
All right, and to
Yo,
you.
what's up, people? My name is Precious. I go by Zar. TZAR. The T is silent because
Okay.
I get a lot of people calling me Teaser,
Okay.
and it's Zar, not Teaser. So I'm a photographer, creative director, head photographer for Zar Precious Photography.
Well, it's nice to have you guys
Thank you.
live here at the studio. I used to call you Teaser actually. Well,
Me too.
thanks for the correction. It's good to have you guys here.
Yeah.
And let's just talk about life in general. How's life been? How have you guys been coping in this economy with as a creative?
Well, I will say it is interesting
Okay.
because life is full of ups and downs. So, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to I'm not trying to allow the negative part of life
Mm-hmm.
just affect me. So I'm just enjoying both the negative and the positive aspect of life.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
To you.
Life. Life has been life actually. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, lots of lessons, lots of here's and there's.
Mm-hmm.
But in all, yeah, I'm a Christian, so we give God the glory.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But quick question before we go into what we have today. Like, how has the economy affected your business? Because we know that everybody's taking a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how have you adjusted? How have you been able to say, okay, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it to the very best? Let's go with the male. Let's go with the
Yes.
man.
Okay, so how has the economy affected my business? Yo, it has affected my business. There has been positive
Affection.
effects, and
Okay.
also it's the other side, in the sense that when it comes to um, cost of production, cost
Yeah.
of um, of services.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cost of getting the job done, and also transportation and all like that. So most times, if we have to factor this in, and then we have to work with the rate of the service as at what it used to be before,
Yeah.
we find out that we are either not making a profit or we are just breaking even,
Oh, yeah.
and that has usually been that has been some sort of issue before, until I we just decided to um, take our rates a top notch just a
Yeah.
little bit, so
Mm-hmm.
that we
Mm-hmm.
can be able to get something to live by. But on the other hand, coming to the side of the clients, some of them might feel like, oh, it's pricey,
Okay.
it's too expensive. But then we have to do a lot of explaining, and sometimes it gets emotional because you don't know what they happen for
Do you
country.
get?
So but we just try to balance it up, not to be too outrageous with prices, and then at the end of the day, we want to be in business. We don't want to
Yeah.
be out of business. So
Okay. For the lady, we must be paying. Like
Eh.
ladies must be paying,
Yes.
regardless of
So
the economy.
yes,
Weddings are happening. People are making up.
yes.
So
So it didn't really affect the amount of customer that I get. Do you
okay.
understand? But the
Mm-hmm.
only thing is like you said, cost of
Mm-hmm.
production.
Mm-hmm.
So the amount we used to get our products before this whole thing
And now,
has actually increased like times 10. Do you understand?
Wow.
But to be honest, clients are still coming. They are
Wow.
still coming, but the only issue I have is cost of production. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just it.
Okay. Fair enough. We Nigerians, we know how to thrive. I will
Mm-hmm.
continue to
Right,
thrive
Yes.
right.
regardless of what it is.
Regardless.
So, to the lady Sophia,
Yes.
I want to know what inspired you, like what sparked your interest in um the makeup industry, and what style would you say you actually are doing right now? Because I know for makeup, you
We
have
have.
like people who focus on beauty. Some
Yes.
people just want to get your skin tone right.
Yeah.
So, what exactly?
Okay, so for my inspiration,
Yeah.
I don't like being I don't like staying idle. Do you understand? So
Okay.
when I was done with my diploma then in school, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I had like a year to stay before resuming what is it called again?
NYC.
Not NYC. I did diploma first of all
Oh, okay,
before
okay, okay.
going for my proper BSc. Do you
BSc.
Okay,
understand? Yeah.
okay, okay,
So
okay. I get it.
I had 1 year to stay back at home, and I wasn't doing anything. So it inspired me to just learn something to keep me busy actually.
Okay.
So I didn't even expect it would come this far. I just wanted
Mm,
to get busy and all of that. So I focus on more of bridal
okay.
because I enjoy styling people. I enjoy dressing people up. So
Mm-hmm.
aside even me doing the makeup self, I enjoy the aspect of me dressing
The bride.
my customers up. Do
Okay.
you understand? So I do more of bridal, and yeah, that's what I stick to for now.
Okay.
Yes. Mm.
All right. So for Zah, were you less busy or how did photography
Mm,
find you? And what's your style as well?
my story is plenty.
I'm telling
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so it started 2017. I had this big bros of mine
Okay.
who is a photographer in Abuja, and I just got interested. Was it 2017? No, it was 2014. I
Okay.
had this friend of mine in school who was a photographer. I was just following him around and doing stuff. I wasn't even interested in it
Mm-hmm.
until 2017. Then I just decided, okay, let me just take this a bit serious.
Serious.
Then I started following my bros around, and then 2018 I stopped it. I dropped it. I wanted to like hustle to get my camera,
Okay.
so I went to Lagos. It just left me a
Mm.
bit, and so in 2019 I decided, okay, let me just come back and start again. I started
Okay.
learning again 2019, 2020, and then 2021. So basically, the inspiration for me, should I say money?
Okay.
No, well, the fact that I studied banking and finance, but
Wow.
I knew I was never going to be in the banking industry or
Okay.
be in the office. I was not that kind of person. So photography for me was more like something I found joy in. Yeah, and the fact that I had to experience different kinds of expressions, different kinds of moments.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be in those moments and help them keep those moments,
Mm-hmm.
and also help them view themselves in a different light. So I would say a part of my inspiration are my sisters and the women around me. I am
Mm.
a woman's man.
Okay.
So my sisters are very beautiful. My friends, female friends, are very beautiful. So capturing people,
Beautiful ladies.
capturing beautiful ladies, capturing
Amazing.
beautiful faces,
Mm-hmm.
it was something that was intriguing for me. So doing photography and being amazed by seeing beautiful faces is
Mm-hmm.
was something like that synced for me. So that's more like the inspiration.
Okay. And what would you say your style of
Okay, so
photography?
my style is still evolving. Yeah,
Mm.
I started
Okay.
out with I started out with the love for beauty,
Mm-hmm.
loving to photograph beautiful faces,
Yeah.
create go doing beauty photography,
Mm-hmm.
basically retouching and stuff. And then I also entered into fine art.
Oh, okay.
I still do some sort of fine art photography. So I try to, and then I'm still doing portraits, weddings, and all. So I'm trying to, as an artist, try to fuse everything
Okay.
together. So a bit of beauty,
A bit of.
some feel of fine art, and then portraiture and all like that. So basically, I'm just exploring.
You're still evolving, and the
Yes.
money. You
Yeah,
know,
the
Honestly.
money.
there's some photography you do in Nigeria that you'll be hungry actually.
Oh well.
Do you get so? evolving and mixing
and
everything
trying to make
together
money
just
from
makes
it. Yeah,
everything better.
yeah.
All right, let's talk sync. Let's talk connection between makeup artists
Okay.
and photographers. We know that these two people are quite important for
Very
any
Mm-hmm.
important.
mood board, for anything that you want to
Yeah.
Creative
achieve.
process and
Yeah,
all.
any creative process that you want to achieve. These two people,
Yeah.
they have to be in sync to be able to achieve that. So walk us through. Have you guys worked together? Let me just ask.
A lot.
A lot.
Oh
She's
wow.
she's my G
Oh
though.
wow, amazing. All right, that's nice. So I think it's going to be a soft landing for
Yes.
me.
Yes.
So I think it would be easy to say that makeup artists and photographers, even if they fight a lot, they have to work
Yes. They have to
together.
connect. Yes.
All
Exactly.
right. So walk me through processes which you feel like are the basic things for makeup artists and photographers to be in sync
Mm.
together so that the workflow can be as smooth and and go as anybody can start
Ladies
actually.
first.
Open the floor.
Ladies first.
Okay. So aside me personally, I want to, because I'm if my spirit does not even agree with you, there's no how. See, there's no how I can connect. It's my personal thing. So it's affecting my business, which it is very okay to me. I am not even, what is the word to use? I'm not even trying to even suppress that part of my life. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I work with my instincts. So
Okay.
if I see from the very first day I see a person, I know how far that relationship will go. Do you understand?
Okay.
But I try to make sure I work with my that's just what I try to make sure I work with my instincts. So
Okay.
me, I'm a very playful person, and if I see people, I try to create very good relationship with them,
Okay.
so that wherever I am can be comfortable for me to stay. That
Okay.
is my kind of person. So when I meet photographers, like you say,
Yeah.
I try to fetch up first. I'm sorry, I
Fine.
stammer. I talk very fast.
Don't worry.
So
Go ahead.
so first of all, when I enter a place, I try to make sure I make it conducive for me
And
and
the
the
photographer.
people around. So I like
Okay.
making friends. So
Okay.
that is just that for me.
Okay.
So if I make friend with you and it flows, it flows. If it doesn't flow, it doesn't flow.
Mm-hmm.
So that is just it. So I try to make sure everybody around me feel very comfortable, and that's just it. That's
Whatever
how
happens,
happens
happens.
exactly.
Okay. So, what's your, Mr. Zah?
So
What's
how?
your, what has been your experience with? I know that you guys are G's
Mm-hmm.
and it's easier to work,
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
but you cannot in your entire career work with people who are easy to work with.
Exactly.
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 Especially if you're like you have like we're working for lookbooks for big
Mm.
brands
Mm-hmm.
and you have to work with people who are trying to meet timeline, trying
Mm-hmm.
to meet this. They are just not their usual self, but they
Yeah.
have to.
Or
Yeah.
there's
So
some level of pressure.
exactly. So sometimes I feel like working with your instincts, or even if you're a playful person,
Mm-hmm.
that person, you have to, it has to be this balance and adjustment
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
regardless.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you handle such situation where you have like very
Uptight.
uptight? Yeah,
First of all, be very mindful.
very
Be
cutesy.
very, be very demure. I
Mhm,
mean,
mhm.
you can't come here and be
Do you
all.
understand?
Uh, okay, so basically, mm, self-respect,
Mm,
Important.
self-respect, and know yourself. And when I walk into a space,
mhm.
especially when I don't know
Mm-hmm.
the other creatives around there, I
Yeah,
try to just be calm and um, should I say receptive,
observe.
Exactly. Yeah.
observe,
Mhm,
and just be calm. Say hello to everybody and just relate with the ones I know a lot more,
First.
mhm,
yeah, than the ones I don't know. But in a situation where we have to all work together,
mhm,
there is this general rule I work with when I'm working with a lot of other persons.
mhm,
Just treat everyone the
mhm,
same way,
mhm.
right? With the same level of respect. No one is bigger than any other person.
Yeah.
So we are all here to work. So let's just respect each other and then do the work. Let's be professional
Mhm.
and do the work. But when it comes to people that I know, I mean, we might even get distracted and start
Exactly.
playing.
At some point, yes.
Yeah, true.
And start playing. And also another thing I do to try to serve as a soft landing for
Mhm.
everyone is to be the clown of the room.
Mm.
You get
It works
so
actually.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
does.
so most times I just try to play around, be unserious for a moment, and
Mm-hmm.
then let's all just laugh it out
Mm-hmm.
so that we can start working together and be
Mm-hmm.
free around each other. And
Yes.
that has helped. That has helped us in a number of times.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you.
I just like the fact that you guys are in sync.
Hmm.
Well, let's talk creative conflict.
Okay.
There's a look that the bride, I guess you do bridals, she
Mm-hmm.
does
Mm-hmm,
bridals
mm-hmm.
as
Mm-hmm.
well. So let's talk when a client wants a certain look,
Okay.
and we're also certain that the photographer is aware of this. But let's say the makeup artist creates a look that is like, let me use the example, very shimmery. It's shimmers a lot.
Yeah.
I know that when light hits
Heat.
it, it just makes the makeup not look like what it's supposed to
Mm,
be.
yeah.
So how do you as a makeup artist deal with that? Is it that you go look at the photographer's work so you
Mm-hmm.
can know, okay, this is what I'm going to do with this so
Yes.
that I can achieve this particular thing?
Yes.
Or is it that you just do because you know that your work is
Mm,
superb, you
yeah.
just do you and whatever the photographer brings, because whatever the photographer brings out, I've seen cases where you see clients say, who did this makeup?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Regardless.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
photographer's work will make your work shine out or
Okay.
shine through.
Yeah.
And you as well, your work will make the photographer's work shine out. So
Yeah.
in such cases, how do you deal with, okay, your
Okay. Now.
photographer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the photographer wants the best for me, the makeup artist.
Yeah.
Although they want the best for themselves first before any other person, or
Yeah.
their client first before any other person.
Mm-hmm.
So if the photographer is saying on or in my camera it is looking this a certain way,
Yeah.
do you understand? It is my duty to either tone it down or maybe add, do my plus or minus.
Okay.
But before then, communication first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how you communicate your information to me? Do you understand?
Yeah.
You know, go tell me say, makeup artist, bless it, your work no good though. Do you
I
understand?
get
This is or instead of communicating it with me, you're going to
The
talk to
bride,
the bride to make her. Do you
yeah.
understand?
this
This is a
person,
makeup artist. What they do? Let's say the makeup artist don't know what they do. That is where communication comes in first.
Yeah.
So, for example, now, for example, I've worked with Precious several times. Yeah, Precious will bring his photo. He will take the picture. He will come to you and say, "My guy, for now, you be like say this thing, no
Yeah.
communication." Even before you tell you the thing, self, he don't tell you in a sweet way first.
Mm-hmm.
So it is now your duty. You know, get how for your mind they do a garish.
Mm-hmm.
Get it, they will tell you the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You will attend to it like nicely. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was listening to somebody recently. What's his name? So the planner
Okay.
came into the room. They had issues already. So that is why I said communication, first of all,
Very
is very
important.
important.
Mm-hmm.
She came into the room and from the door, this is not the look. Makeup artist, this is not the look we agreed on. No good morning, nothing, nothing. And she
Yeah.
started shouting. Makeup artist started shouting too. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you expect
The
the
work
the client to feel? Do you
feel.
understand? So that's why I said communication between both the photographer and makeup artist is very important.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
How about you? Is it that you just, okay, I think I can adjust this in post production to avoid people,
Yeah, funny
because
enough, yeah, most times sometimes from
you
some photographers
sound
just
like an introvert. Both
yeah,
of you
yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
sound introverted,
Yes, yes.
yeah.
right? So do you have to say, Omo, I don't want issues. Maybe
Thank you.
after post production I'll deal with this, or
Yes.
you can just actually say, okay, this can we tone this down so you don't have to walk
On the
yourself
flip
out.
side,
Mm-hmm.
on the flip side, I'm not the post production person.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I am. I am a retoucher,
Mm-hmm.
and I can do a lot post production.
Yeah.
But I believe that I work with this value or this discipline that whatever we can correct now,
Let's
let's
do
correct
it.
it.
Now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come and stress me. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I have
I'm
a
not
lot
your
that I have
makeup
to deal with.
artist.
Yes.
Then you now want to add this one that
Mm.
we're supposed to have sorted out now to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But on let me just talk generally
Mhm.
for different other makeup artists.
Mhm.
There are some makeup artists that when we sometimes it's the only time I have to like take note of their work is on the bride. But on
Okay.
other persons, maybe Ashwebi or
Mm.
other any other person, I might not even outrightly take note
Pay
of
attention.
what they've done
Okay.
there. But let's move to those other ladies. There are some makeup artists that they don't really pay attention to details.
Details. Okay.
on those other ladies. I mean, you see a dark tone lady, and then the makeup artist is giving a shade of foundation or powder that
Two
is
shades up.
not consistent with the lady's skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
And then after snapping, while I'm doing my post production, I'm like, what is this? Why is
What's
this?
going on here? Mm-hmm.
I check my light, and it's not like I am overexposing my
Exposed.
light,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just that the makeup wasn't working at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in her own case, no, she's mama should be now.
Then, then, talking about the shades on other clients' faces, right? Now, most times it's not usually the makeup artist's fault.
Fault.
Now,
Okay.
these clients will come and tell you, oh, I want my face a little bit brighter. Oh, I want my face to look a certain way. Oh, I want this. Even if you explain to them that, oh, this will not look good on you, they will still insist. So what do? You
In
give it
that
to them
case, you
like
give it
that,
to
yeah.
them.
So
then
falling back to
then the photographer will now
pressing
Yeah,
it on the
because
photographer
wait.
later.
exactly, you
Now
hear
you'll be
clients
hearing,
say,
at least my face, make it do
"Why
like
is my
this, make
leg
my eye sharp,
and
make
my
my ear.
face
Not
not the
Different.
so
same?
why are you asking the
Please, you
photographer?
did not rub
You
makeup
did
on
not
your
rub
leg."
makeup on your leg or your hands. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So you go explain, you go
You guys
tire.
play
Do you
tire.
understand?
yeah,
This our job is not easy. Oh.
at
It's not
all.
easy.
So I've had to face that a lot of times until I devised a means in post production
Mm-hmm.
to sort that out. So most times when they tell me, I first notice it that this woman, your face is better than your body.
How I want to tell you.
But how will I tell
But
you?
then, okay, this is not something we can fix now.
Now,
So
yes,
I'll
don't
go through the
pass. Yeah.
process. But in other situations, makeup artists working with, like what she said about communication
Communication.
Yeah.
and general respect. I mean, let's all work with each other like professionals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can't come and talk to me like I'm learning work,
Yeah, I
or
guess.
make it
Make me
sound
feel
like
less safe
do you
Mm.
in
get
front of
in
other
front of
people.
every other person.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't tell well of you
Of
as
you
a
too.
person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, don't we are all professionals, so let's just give ourselves that level of respect.
Mm-hmm.
So in a case where the event coordinator, event planner is coming and shouting and that's her personal issue,
Yeah.
and not the. I mean, if there was a reason for the change of itinerary or change of plan,
Mm-hmm.
it's something that we would have just talked about and
Yeah.
then sorted it out. But just communication, self-respect, general respect, and professionalism. Basically.
That's like that's for you.
Is that simple for me? Yeah. It's that
Okay,
simple.
that's fine. So I feel like for clients to for clients as well, it's
Yes.
good to communicate to them that
Yes.
these cannot be this. You can't
Yes.
bring this lookbook and you have certain
Mm-hmm,
color
mm-hmm,
tone
mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
expect this lookbook
Do
to
you
work
Exactly.
for
Now
your
know?
most
tone.
times, yeah. Sorry to cut in. Now most
Yeah.
times when because I obviously do not meet some of my customers before the day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they will send you pictures of what you want to
What they
look
want.
like.
Mm.
Yeah. Now, if I don't come see you for grand, I'll tell you say, this thing no go
Good.
It
work.
can
If I don't
work.
come see your outfit now, say ma, this
Good.
thing no go work. We
Mm-hmm.
should do it like now. Some have sense. Some will buy
Honestly.
your idea.
Mm-hmm.
Some does not have
They
sense. They
don't.
say, this is what I want. Now when you don't finish the work,
They will now start
they'll come tell you,
accusing.
yes, I'm not looking like this. But I told you,
Mm-hmm.
your face shape is not like this. Your eye color, now
It's
for
not
example, do you
this.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Your skin tone is not
It's
like
not
this
the
person's
same.
skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is whoever did this job is not me, and I don't know the product they use.
Exactly. You
Exactly.
came
So how
to
do you
me for my
expect me?
work. Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But thank God, some of them are very, very understanding, and they will just buy your idea. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, I
But
was going to
okay,
talk
go
about
ahead.
what she just said,
Mm.
because in most cases we get people or clients that would come and tell me, okay, this is my mood board. This is what I want
I
to
want.
achieve. This is the kind of work I want you to
To
do for
do.
me.
Mm.
Okay, I say okay. Let me see what you are bringing to the table. What's your outfit? What do you look like? Most times I tell my clients, send me a picture of
Picture
yourself.
of yeah.
Send me a picture of what you are wearing. Let me see the colors. Let me
Yeah.
see every other thing that is going to be at play on the set. And then sometimes, most of the time,
Times.
Yes, most of the time. So yeah,
most of the time,
most of the times.
I get pictures of the client, and then I'm like, okay, there was this client that I shot. the person that booked the session or
Mm-hmm.
that reached out to me said, "Oh, this is the mood. This is what they want to create." I asked. I said, "Is it this same kind of outfit?" Said yes. Okay. I didn't bother asking, "Is this how her body looks like?" I didn't want to
Yeah,
ask that
body
question.
type.
But then the client came, the person I was supposed to photograph came, and then she was looking different. In my head, I'm like,
What
the
will I
outfit was
do?
different also.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, God, 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 what do I do? Well, we will just create portraits, just photograph, create good images for you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you should, at the end of the day, like your
Yeah.
images, but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't mean we would give you that.
Exactly what you
That's it.
wanted. Yeah.
So basically, sometimes
Excuse me.
clients don't know how to give what they're asking for.
Yeah.
Do you understand? In the
Yeah.
sense that you say, I want this, but what you are going to give me to create this
It's not on the
is not
table.
consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know the work. So what do you want me can go do now?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, that's when they will now say, yeah, snatch my waist,
Yeah, snatch my
make my
back,
bum bum
snatch
big.
my exactly.
Like, yo, we
No,
don't all do that.
sometimes I try and make them. You are what?
You are,
Ser-
exactly, yes, just trying to
what?
make them
Are you
feel.
serious? No, no,
Exactly.
no. You get there. So you just have like safe shots for what they want.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then
Safe
do
shot.
the one that
You can
you
do.
want.
Mm-hmm,
Then
mm-hmm.
you now see them picking yours over that they are one those ones
Most of
that
the
they
time,
want.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, you're not even able to even do your own shots because the vibe they are
The vibe,
giving.
yeah,
The
I
vibe,
get
yeah.
it.
So many, not so many. Let me just say a few
If
times.
you.
I've had clients that will just come and say, okay, I'm like, okay, let's do this, let's do this, and they're like, no, 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 let's do
Mm.
this. No, I'm not comfortable like that. Let's do this. No, no.
No,
You know what?
let's do you.
Do you?
Exactly.
We'll be fine. Let's talk timing. Timing is like the president general of them
Of.
all.
Exactly.
There's always this battle,
Yes.
and it's not like I'm being biased, but it's
Mm-hmm.
mostly towards photographers.
It's a
Mm.
mostly
Mostly towards
Okay.
and
photographers. But let's
videographers.
talk
Okay.
and videographers.
Videographers,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's talk timing for especially for bridal.
Yes.
It's not even bridal,
In
studio,
in
everything.
general, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in general. How do we solve this issue? Because the client and makeup artist will take 2, 3, 4 hours
Mm-hmm.
doing makeup and
Mm-hmm.
expect the photographer within 30, 40 minutes.
Did you
And the
Okay.
see?
photographer is even there.
Yeah.
Is waiting for you. Do you get?
Okay.
So how do we deal with this elephant in the room? And how best have you come across
Yeah.
very intense
Yes.
times like that? Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Although you have to be disciplined, Sha, first of all.
Mm,
Yeah. So
nice.
me, so for example, now if let's say tomorrow I have a job tomorrow, I
Mm-hmm.
need to sleep well this night.
Yeah.
Even at the first my alarm, they wake up sometimes. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
I try to make sure I get there on time. Now most times when they say makeup artist, you take too much time, take too much time. I have never worked with a photographer that complains about my own timing, but I hear other people take
A
time
lot of
longer.
time.
Like so, I will be wondering. So now, for example, if you know you're not very fast with your job, why not just come early? So
Yeah.
let's just say your call time is 7:30. Why not just arrive by 6 o'clock or 6:30?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So you're buying your own. You're buying time now to avoid
Yeah.
the rush. So that's just it. You have to be disciplined because me, I know I'm very fast.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I know I'm very fast, I try to arrive. See, sometimes I will arrive at my customer's place and wait for
For
either the
the
hairstylist sometimes or the makeup artist.
yeah.
So like I said, it's just discipline.
Discipline,
Yeah,
right?
you just have to be
So makeup
disciplined.
artists, please learn discipline. Try and be fast to aid
So sometimes
photographers.
I'm not saying I've never gone for jobs late sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a very emotional person. So when I go late sometimes for my jobs, I feel very tensed. So I don't
Yeah.
like working under pressure. So I
Yeah.
try to not allow that happen.
Okay.
So that is why, like I said, I discipline myself to get to my place of work early.
I know. I
I
can
think
see you itching,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
it's like
yes.
you've had terrible experience.
Yeah,
I've had
yes.
a
Walk us
lot,
I
through.
have.
a
Walk us
lot,
through. We're
a
here.
lot. I think I will be termed the patient photographer because I went for one shoot. The It was supposed to be a 2 o'clock shoot, but I told them I was going to be late, so let's move it to 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. And me moving into 3 o'clock, I mean that gives the makeup
Enough
artist
time
ample
to
time
work.
to work,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
I got there and then the makeup artist was still working. And then she turned and she saw me and she was like, "Oh, is that? I'm so sorry, sir. You're a very
See
patient person.
finish.
You're a very
Thank
patient
you.
person. I'll soon be done." And I'm looking at her like, "Are you serious?"
Maybe this
Okay,
one.
no one. I didn't say anything again. So, but on the other hand, some of them are not even apologetic
Nah.
Apologetic,
about
yeah.
it. They would waste your time and they will not give
Care.
a hoot about what you are saying or doing. You would even tell them, "Madam, try to be fast." You say, "Please allow me
Allow
walk.
me walk."
Allow me walk." Okay, you they waste my time. They tell me
Allow
allow
me
me walk.
walk.
They
Walk
don't worry
with
this
it.
one.
Yeah.
So most times I'm like, I won't because I don't want to be that
Yeah.
unprofessional. I'll just,
Yeah.
oh, I beg,
Just do you.
just they
Yeah.
do it you want they do.
Mhm.
Last,
But
if they give me time, they don't give me time. But then it's really not fair because they will take their time.
Mhm.
Makeup artists will take their time, and then at the end of the day, you say 30 minutes. Wow,
Yeah. So
that's
yeah. Take.
that's a lot
Are
of
you?
time. They will give us
Wow.
10 minutes. If it's not even 5 minutes,
Yeah.
especially when it's white wedding, yeah.
Exactly.
You give us very, very little time, and then that's where you start hearing, Oga,
Too
do this
fast
thing
now.
fast now, snap
Mhm.
now, snap. Ha! Excuse me. Where were you when this
She
woman?
was
Was
taking
doing
her
makeup.
time.
Where were you? What are you
When she was taking
doing?
her
Mhm.
time, yeah.
Now you dey ginger me. Okay, no wahala, no wahala. But then it's and then we now get a situation where okay, I am trying to manage the 10 minutes I was given, and makeup artist
Now
has
enter.
turned to content
Videographer.
Content.
creator. You have
Oh.
turned to you bring light.
That's the bed bug of our time.
I
Oh
have
my
okay,
goodness.
okay, okay. See the situation, yeah.
Mhm.
I have set my exposure for my camera
Already.
Yeah.
with available light and my strobe light,
Mhm.
and then you come with another thing.
Halogen.
Yes. This is
Very
analogy.
Somebody came with two and put it in front of me, and I'm like, "Okay, you cannot put this thing here now. You are carry it away. It's disturbing my light." On so many occasions, I would be polite. I'm like, "Oma, this your light will not work for me. I beg, I
Yeah.
beg, I beg. You either turn it down or take it out."
Mhm.
Right? So, and they'll be like, "Oh, sorry." Some of them will come and stand in front of you, and some of them are polite. They'll say, "Oh, sorry, sorry," but they are going. They are
Yeah.
distracting you.
Yeah.
Some of them will not even
I
say
mean, be that.
anything.
No verse, no verse, no verse.
Some of them will not even say anything. They will just come to your front and just do what they want to do. I've had this experience in Benin. I went to shoot my big bro's wedding at Benin, and then there was this makeup artist. I didn't really say anything to her in the
Mm.
process of the whole makeup session and doing a video. Oh yeah, it's time for us to take couple portraits outside. Oh, we were taking couple portraits, and then Auntie from nowhere came to my front and started making video, and I'm like,
Are you serious? Like,
No,
are you
excuse
kidding
me,
me?
nothing.
Yeah.
"Madam, come on." We had an altercation that morning. Like we almost fought because what did it worry you now? You have
Mhm.
wasted my time in the morning
Inside, yeah.
inside, and then you are here, you standing in front of me. You're not even saying sorry, you're not saying anything.
Mhm.
She was not apologetic. She was almost going to be rude to me. And then I couldn't take it anymore. I just had to like raise my voice. So on that note, yeah, there are some other persons, there are some other makeup artists that I've worked with, and then their personal attitudes are not it at all. I know that
Yeah.
photographers can be impatient also.
Mhm.
There are some photographers that will start
They not send
shouting.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will start saying, "Oh God, madam, do fast now, do fast now."
Not even do fast. Leave there.
Do you
Yeah,
get?
yes, no
Do
fear
you
as
get?
well.
Yeah.
Leave there.
So, but I try to not be that photographer, and at the same time,
Yes.
I also have to be firm, in the sense that you've wasted my time. This is my time, so let me
Work.
do what I want to do. You
Yeah.
get? So,
What do you guys think is the solution? 'Cause
solution?
it's a problem that it's like we don't have solution.
Even my orgas.
Still
Still face it.
complaining about it.
So I
Like,
think it was Beige. I was listening to Beige.
Okay.
After Beige covered the Davido.
yes.
Beige say he dey up with the find where to take
Like,
video.
content creators
Yeah.
full everywhere.
So what he said, there's no how you can control it because now depend on the event you're covering.
Yeah.
So Davido's wedding,
It's a lot.
they had too many, like they had more than one planner, and those planners came with their own content creators, their photographers. Now, Davido's whatever has his own content creator.
Mm.
I think Duro worked with what's his name?
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
And they were like, did you see the line of not just the photographers but the content
The
creators
content creators
alone?
were a lot.
So Content creators don't food there already. If makeup artists won't call they enter now, how you want to
Makeup
take how
artist.
you want to control them? So they shout. So I think yeah, the I think the solution should be, when you have situations like this, you just have to what is it? What is what I'm looking for? Shall make una agree?
Yeah.
Make I shoot first, make you shoot first. But now timing. That's another
Timing,
problem.
because the
Do you
couple will have
understand?
to wait.
Well,
The couple will
exactly.
not wait for this person to shoot first.
Exactly.
This person will
So
shoot first.
So this is what I'm proposing, yeah?
Mm.
The couple or the hosts
Mm-hmm.
know that this is going to be what's at play
Mm-hmm.
at my event. And then if I know that this is what's going to be what's at play at my event, I should give ample time for this to happen.
yes.
For instance, a
Excuse
the
me.
trial I shot on Saturday, the client knows that I am this kind of person that likes to take my time.
Yeah.
Don't rush me. In fact, even if you rush me, I'll tell you the more you are shouting, time is
It's
going.
going,
Yes.
yeah.
So don't rush me. So she knows that I'm the person that likes to take my time to do stuff. So she was already telling her hairstylist and makeup artist that, see, we are not going to waste time unnecessarily, because I know my photographer, he will take his time to do his stuff.
Pictures.
So let the clients be aware of this situation, of
Mhm.
this change, because it's
That
a
is-
change.
yes,
It's
it is.
not what has been happening
Before.
5-10 years
It's
ago.
go- yeah,
It's
to be honest,
It's a
yeah.
new trend now.
Yes.
So let them be aware of this new trend. In fact, some of them are even the ones that even call some other content creators
Thank
by
you.
Yes,
themselves.
people call them.
Thank
Do you
you.
understand?
Yes, yeah.
So let's now apportion provision of time for this creative process
Yeah.
before the church or before going to the family for the trial and all. So
Mm-hmm.
Time
let's
management.
let's in the process of planning the time, the event planners, in the process of planning the time, let us have extra provision given
Okay.
for creative
I
process.
think it should be more on the planners than the
Some
bride
people
and
don't
groom,
have
because
some people don't
More.
have
That's
It
planners.
true.
should be
Sha.
more. Yes, more.
That's
And
true. But
even you,
at
the
that,
client, you know
okay.
what you want exactly,
Alright.
right? So
Mhm.
you know what you want. So if maybe
You can't afford the planner.
no, maybe creatives are having issues with time, you should be the one to at least. So for example, now, if your hairstylist is taking 10 hours,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just exaggerating, taking 10 hours, and you know the videographer
Has to
needs some
take his
time,
time.
photographer needs some time to do
A good job.
a good job for you. You hurry up your hairstylist.
Yeah.
But some clients know if they talk to some makeup artists
Makeup
and to some
artist
person,
and
they act like
yeah.
say they be boss.
Now,
But
guy.
yeah, no, because I feel everybody should just, even if you know you're not very fast, even if you know you are not very fast, you should not be rude.
Yeah.
There's some people, even me as a makeup artist, if I'm telling you, try hurry up small. Some people don't even answer you, sef.
They
Let's say
will-
you talk to air. And I hate silent treatment. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Learn how to communicate. Oh, fine. Oh, this is why I'm taking time. Oh, this is why what do we do? We're running late. Okay, I'll be fast. Or learn how to communicate.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I think it falls back to the client. You should know what to do. Talk to your vendors and
Yeah. Even if the client cannot pay a planner, you should have this one
Someone that
person,
coordinates
like
the
your friend, or one person that is like, okay, from this time to this time is makeup.
exactly.
From this time to this time is this. If this person is exceeding, please.
Tell them
Leave,
what
yeah.
to
And
do.
the person has to be firm, because if you are not firm, if you like communicate and the person is nice, the person can be nice and eat into your time. Like, okay, the person communicated, oh, photographer, please.
like say
But
this
you still,
nice person nice no good.
do you
Uh-uh.
understand?
But like I said earlier, I don't like working in an environment where me I don't go feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I like no be say I go there here now. This one is squeeze face, this one is squeeze face. I can never be comfortable in an environment like that.
Yeah. Even if I don't take anything home from this conversation, communication and time
Time
management.
management, yeah.
And even we as creative, we have to be firm. Even as much as we are nice and we want to make everybody comfortable around us, we have to be very firm in what we want so we can achieve what we want. It's been an awesome time. I learned a lot. Like, I'm still learning and I'm still going to learn about this particular thing.
Yeah.
But before you guys go for your work, with the way you talk and everything, because a makeup artist has to be confident too, to be able to speak to a client that this is what I can do, and you know. So, what would be your advice? Let me put it that way, cliche. What would be your advice to makeup artists so they can work better with clients and with photographers?
Now, in life, we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
So there are times, you won't even get what you envision to want to get.
Yeah.
Now, do not fight yourself. So, just allow it flow. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Another thing is you need to learn to work on your craft first of all. Then learn how to communicate with your customer as a makeup artist, because most people look at it, they don't even look at your
Yeah, they don't
work.
look at your work.
They look at your personality sometimes. Just I get compliments sometimes when I get back home from the job. Like, oh, I like the way you are very my last rider said, you said sorry for even not offending me. Do you understand? That's how much I try to make people feel comfortable around me. So first of all, learn how to communicate, work on your craft, and everything will just
Align. All right, thank you. Is that for photographers or upcoming
Okay.
photographers?
Um, what was I going to say? Bless I don't forget what I want to.
Remember, remember, remember,
Okay.
remember.
Okay. So basically, there was something she was talking about. Um,
Being work on your attitude or your craft.
work on your attitude, work on your craft. Yes,
Mhm.
basically, and then there's a word that I'm trying to remember for what's it called, for both photographers
Yeah, and
and
videographers.
videographers
Mhm.
and makeup artists
Mhm.
rather. Uh, Professionalism
Yeah, important.
is very important in what you do. Professionalism is very important in what you do, and people management. Be able
Yeah.
to be able to relate with people in the sense that you you are not seen as that other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, what I was going to say is time management also.
Mhm.
My a mentor of mine, or a big boss up there of mine, would say the best photographer is that one that delivers fast,
Mm.
not the one that does the best work to the client. The best photographer is the
It's
one
the one
that
that
delivers
delivers
fast.
fast. Mm.
So in time management, this goes to every other person.
Mm.
As a photographer, as a videographer, as a makeup artist, if you can work with your time,
Yeah.
clients are not some will not be patient to sit down there for you for three
Yeah.
hours or if you're able to do a very perfect job in 1 hour 30 minutes 1 hour, and then you have the good personal attitude, you are so professional,
Yeah.
then you're the best makeup artist.
Ever.
Do you understand?
Mhm.
So it's not about spending so much time to try to do the best, but work with the time that you have and
And
make the most of
out
it.
of it.
That's basically what
Oh wow!
it's
Thank you so much.
saying.
Thank you guys
Thank you so
for
much.
coming, and it was nice speaking to you guys.
Thank you. It was same
All
here.
right. We've heard it from our guests. Manage your time, have people skill, communicate better, and voila. Regardless of the craft you do, these three things are very important. And I told you guys that at the end of the show, I'm going to give you a topic. So let me just bring out the topic. Resolving creative conflicts between makeup artists and photographers. And until we come your way next time, bye. Thank you.